Alright, this whole section, 3.1 sequence of transformations, is just about putting transformations together. And the explorers I've got down here for you so you can actually see it, and here it is. A transformation is a function that takes a point on a plane and maps them to other points on a plane, which we know. Alright? Transformations can be applied to one another in a sequence where you use the image of the first transformation as the pre-image for the next transformation. This one says draw a triangle ABC, which we have here. Then draw a point outside the triangle P, which we have here, and label it P, which we have right here. And then it says it rotate it 30 degrees. So I'm going to show you what they've done right now. They have taken this right here, and they've rotated it 30 degrees. And then they said rotate it again around this point, right? Another 45 degrees. So they've rotated again another 45 degrees. So 30 and then another 45. Now, it says make a conjecture that what if I skip this transformation? How would I go straight from here to here? Well, as you can see, if I went straight from here to here, it would be the sum of the rotations, right? So our conjecture would be a rotation of 45 and 30, right? 75 degrees counterclockwise around P. So sometimes, especially if you got the same transformation, you can just add or subtract to find out how much of your transformation, and sometimes they do more. So if you look at this, ready? So it says draw a triangle around and label DEF. So let's find the original one. Here's the original one, DEF, right? Then draw two intersecting lines and label them J and K. So here's one that intersects here, and here's one that intersects here, K. Reflect across line J and label it D prime, E prime, F prime. There's a reflection, you can tell because everything's flipped. And then reflect again. Alright, let's get your result. Alright, so if you look on here, right, that is a consider a relationship between DEF and D prime prime, E prime prime, E prime prime, and describe a single transformation. So in general, alright, and I want you to see the first time you reflect, it flips, and then it flips back. So what happens when you do two reflections is very often you'll see two reflections are the same as one rotation. So it is the same as rotating this figure however far that would be in this case. So it is a single rotation. Alright, now we're going to go on to the next one, and here we go. So what we have here is this: in this Explorer you saw that sometimes you can use a single transformation to describe the result of applying a sequence of two transformations. Now what we're going to do is we're going to apply a sequence of transformations that cannot be described by a single transformation. Alright, so we are going to reflect over line L. Alright, and we're going to do it and then we're going to translate along V. These are going to be hard to see. I'm going to have to print them off better for you guys, but there is, let me zoom in if I can. I can't. My zoom is lowering my camera. So this line right here, let's do our reflection. This line, if you remember, we just do the opposite reciprocal, has a slope of 1/2. So the slope that we're going to use to reflect, right, is going to be -2/1, or we could go up 2 and left 1, which is what we're going to end up doing. So this guy, this C would go up 2 left 1 and then up 2 left 1. There's my new C prime. Same with B, up 2 left 1, up 2 left 1. There's my new B prime, and A prime stays where it's at. So first the reflection, and then everything slides. So we're going to call this B prime, A prime. Everything slides up 1 and over 1, 2, 3, 4. So the C goes up 1 and over 1, 2, 3, 4. We'd call that C prime prime. B goes up 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to call that B prime prime. And A goes up 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to call that A prime prime. And there's our final location. That is a reflection and a translation. And we're going to practice this. Alright. This one says, right, it says 180-degree rotations around P and then along B. So when you rotate around P, that means everything's the same distance but on the other side. So this C right here, if I rotated it 90 degrees, it'd be here, 180 would be here. Alright, this A right here is 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. It's going to be up here. And this B, 1, 2, 3, half, 1, 2, 3. It's going to be up there. There is going to be our new C, A, B. That's my rotation around, right? And then a translation along V. So then I bring everything up. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, here we go. Up 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4. If I counted that right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's right here. 4. Up 1 and 1, 2. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. And then C is also up 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. So there's my new B prime prime and A prime prime and C prime prime. And then we'll reflect across this line. And reflecting across the line, well, that's just moving to the line and the same distance past it. So there's C prime prime prime. And B goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's my new B prime prime. And A reflects to it and then past it. 1, 2, 3. There's my A prime prime. And we're going to get something that looks like that. So there's our images. And it's just putting a lot of transformations in a row. Are the image you drew the same size? Check. Are they the same shape? Yes, because we know this. We did a rigid transformation. Alright? Does the order in which you apply the transformations make a difference? Well, yes, but we'll have to talk about this later. Alright, we're going to show some that would make a difference. Reflecting and translating is a big deal. If all you're doing is translating, no. But if you have to reflect and translate, yeah, you can make a difference. Alright. What I would like, and I'm going to have you guys try 5. I'm going to have you guys try 6. And right here, just because it's getting long, and I'm just going to say, just remember that order matters. Alright. And you guys try these guys down here, and we'll be back.